Hey, I'm DaveWeLike. This video is going to be slightly different than most reviews, I think, for the Z Flip 6 because I've owned the first one, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one, and now the sixth one. I didn't actually want this phone, but here we go. Why did I pick it all up? What's it like? All that sort of stuff. I'm not going to talk about the unboxing of it. I'm not going to talk about the specs of it because none of that really matters in the scope of things. I'm filming this video on the Z Flip 6, so judge the video quality right now. Seems like it looks pretty good. Hopefully it sounds pretty good too. I've got the Z Flip 5 in my hand. This is, I thought I was going to own this phone for a lot longer, but apparently I'm not because it broke on me. I went like this. I was looking at it, right? I actually had to, oh, it unlocks, but the screen's still off, right? I was looking at some pictures and then all of a sudden the screen froze on me. And then lo and behold, that was it. It was done. It went black and never turned back on. But thankfully, the cover screen was still working, so I could turn it on, see what's going on, make phone calls, text messages, all that fun stuff. But I didn't install this app called Good Lock, right? I wasn't thinking to myself, well, let me install a third-party app so I can enjoy all the apps on my phone. But that's what I've done now, kind of as a safety mechanism. Basically, if the screen ever does shut off here, at least I can get into my settings, into still watching, like YouTube, accessing my maps. I'm gonna try to keep the Z Flip 6 closed for the most part. I know that sounds insane, like why would you do kind of a 3-inch screen when you can obviously have a much larger 6-inch experience? But opening it on up is a waste of time. Let's keep it closed. Let's be quick. Let's get in and out of the phone experience as quickly as possible so you're not sucked in, wasting your life away, doing all that mindless, endless scrolling. So I'm going to try and do that, see how it goes. But, I wasn't planning on buying the Z Flip 6 because the specs, the information of what you're getting, I mean, it looked exactly the same on paper. So I thought I was going to keep the Z Flip 5 for much longer, but it only lasted just over a year and a month. Lo and behold, that's about the same time that the 1, 3, 4 also lasted as well. And each one of my videos, I previously would show you how it's broken, all that sort of stuff. I'm pretty mad, generally speaking, about the durability factor of these phones. They do not last at all. So you could end up getting the insurance on them, but at the same time, why do you want to spend that kind of money? You might as well just trade in the old phone, get the new phone for a couple $100. And I would have done that earlier when they initially announced the Z Flip 6, but they had such a terrible trade-in offer. I think it ended up still being $400. And of course, I can't trade in this phone because it's broken. So yeah, it's a good time. Now I had to buy the phone new, but thankfully I did have some discounts, so it still wasn't $400 like I initially was hoping or thought it could have been as low as, but whatever, double the price is fine. I was this close to going back to like old school rectangle phones, whatever you want to call those, the original smartphone shape. I was this close to clicking on the buy for the S24, which generally speaking, the durability I know will last. This is a phone where it's like, okay, yeah, if you've bought a phone that lasts like 3 years, whatever, why do you need a new phone? Why I stuck with the Z Flip 6, even though the durability hasn't been there in the previous generations, is just simply because I'm doing exactly what I knew I would be doing, which is making a YouTube video. So I love going like this and putting this on my desk flat, or whatever sort of stand, and making any sort of surface into a stand. And it's awesome. It's just so simple because I don't have to do a tripod. Is it laziness? Partially. But, when you're on the go, you're not going to carry your tripod anyway. So you got to be a little inventive, whether or not that's putting it into a tree branch or on a table somewhere, and taking that picture or taking that photo, which is the same exact thing, taking that video is key, I think, to having a good time, or at least pretending like you did, and remembering, looking back upon that you had a good time, even if you didn't. So it's one of those things of like, oh, do I really want to do that? Do I want to miss out on fake memories by, remembering upon these photos and videos that I once took? Yeah, I'll do that. Honestly, I can't find any other reasons other than that to actually buy a flip phone. A lot of people have started to ask me, like, why do you have one? I'm like, good question. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's probably different than most Z Flip series videos that you've seen, but I think it's probably most honest and truthful, because who cares about AI right now when it's baked into the phone? I've been playing around with the AI. I don't understand why I would want to add a little seagull right here. What's the point of the seagull? It's to make the photo look even more fake? I already know it's fake. You know it's fake. It's, what is this? What is this world that we're living on in? And also, like, it was kind of cool. Google was like reading a chat that was going on between a couple of friends, and I wasn't reading it myself. I didn't have a time to check it on out, but it wasn't that it kind of summarized it. It came up with a response. So, and it was talking about something completely different than what they were talking about. It was like talking about a dog when they were talking about a baby. These sort of things, again, it's AI, it could be updated, whatever, but like, it's not good today. It's not a reason to buy a phone today. So far, the foldable phones, there's a reason why Apple hasn't gone out and made a foldable phone. It's because there's no reason to. Oh, well, they would actually make a lot more money because all the phones would break on their users, although that would make a lot of people pissed off. Right, and they probably wouldn't buy the foldable phone again unless they're a schmuck like me. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, smack the like button, and of course subscribe to my channel for more videos coming whenever I feel like posting. All right, see ya.